Okay, let me just start recording. Yeah. So first we will to complete the intro of lab 4, and then whatever the remaining lab you have previous or this one that you can finish later. Okay. So let me just share you the screen. Okay. Just a second. So lab 4, which is going to little bit of easy. Okay. Lab 4 is not going to require such type of the simulation, or we can say any type of the. Today you can target that lab 3 you can complete, and then after lab 4 you are going to complete. Okay. So first I'm going to give the introduction that what is this all about the lab experiment 4. Okay. So it is yes. Hello. Somebody please hold your mic for a while. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
So, okay. So as per the tradition, we have pre-lab exercise, we have post-lab exercise, and basic fundamentals of whatever the task that we are doing. As in this room that we don't have any of the students, so we will go with the task. I will give you the little bit of task over here, and according to that task, you need to find out the answer of that. Okay. So first, what is a task we have? Okay. So this is let me give you the little bit of brief about this overall laboratory, that what you can learn from this laboratory. So as we had discussed in a lecture about that at the physical layer, can anybody tell me what is the task of physical layer? What physical layer will do? We have already discussed in a last lecture. What is the task of physical layer? Your response is required. Okay. What is the task of physical layer? Nobody responding? Somebody please open their mic and tell me. Okay. It says physical medium में data transfer होगा. सिर्फ data transfer run softwares only. Okay. Let me tell you, physical layer is responsible to convert whatever your data you have, like whatever your zeros and ones or whatever the frame you have created from the higher layer. जो भी आप beat pattern या frame, ultimately whatever your zeros and one that you are converting, physical layer having a task of first of all assigning their specific voltage signals. Like you can say 010101 type of the stuff. So how those signals, how those digital data present in terms of signals. Now what is XB data and signals? Signal is nothing but way of representing those data. It might be a 2-level signals, 4-level signals, 8-level signals, 16-level signals. So depend on that which type of the interface you have. You are doing an interface of, let's say, Bluetooth, you are doing interface with the Zigbee, Wi-Fi, or you are doing any other optical fiber interfaces you have. According to the different interfaces, there are different signals that supposed to generated from your system. And physical layer will do the same task, that whatever the digital data came, it will convert into that appropriate signal so that that signal will transfer through that physical medium. Okay. So physical layer, like there is having a physical layer having a task to convert those data into the signal. There is a simple definition of that. Now signal can be anything. The signal is going to be a many type of the signal possible. Okay. Out of that, over here, there are some of the sequence has been, if you can just consider any particular sequence. So with respect to those sequence, you are getting many type of the signal patterns. Okay. Out of that, over here, there are some of the name has been given over here. Those name are NRZ, NRZM, RZ, Biphase Manchester, Biphase Mark. Okay, so there are some of the name of the signal has been given. Now, what is the name of the signals that if you are going to see the particular type of the response that is given in the page number, second page number in a actual after pre-lab exercise, there is a experiment kind of the description is there. So if you see this figure 1, you can understand like you are having a same beat sequence 0 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 1. So this is the sequence you have that is fixed. Your data is going to fix over here, but you can observe there are a different type of the signal is presenting for the same data sequence. यहाँ पे सेम डेटा सीक्वेंस के लिए अलग अलग सिग्नलिंग टेक्निक में अलग अलग वेव फॉर्म्स है and how this waveform is going to generate it, that you need to identify. You need to getting a conclusion, or you need to understand that by looking to this waveform, or you can search from the internet that what is the meaning of NRZ. Full form is a non-return to zero. But what is the meaning of non-return to zero? That description is also, many of the description is also going to available over here. So you can refer that also. Or by looking to this pattern, like आपको same data के लिए NRZL is going to present like this one. NRZM going to present like this one. While RZ is going to present like this one. So according to that, you supposed to find out that what are the things which is presented with respect to the signals, and for that, once you identify that, like NRZ will be presented like this one, RZ will be presented like this one, Biphase Manchester will be presented like this one, Biphase Mark, okay, other AMI, okay, another type of the signals, how it going to present over here from by understanding those stuff. आपको क्या करना है अभी लैब में आपका यहाँ पे एक्सपेरिमेंट नहीं है तो आपको क्या करना है यू नीड टू फर्स्ट आइडेंटिफाई द टर्म्स दैट व्हाट इज दिस ऑल टर्म आर मीनिंग कैसे एनआरजेड सिग्नल बनता है कैसे आरजेड सिग्नल बनता है एंड फ्रॉम दैट आफ्टर अंडरस्टैंडिंग योर डिफरेंट सिग्नलिंग टेक्निक आपको क्या करना है आपको आपका जो एनरोलमेंट नंबर है whatever your enrollment number is there, pick up a 4-digit, or we can say how many 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Let's consider that with the 16 digit, pick up a 4-digit or 5, you can choose it according to that. Over here all the numbers should be filled. Let's say over here 16 beats are there, so I can say with respect to the 16 beat you can go up to the 65,000 and I can say 65,000. So pick up a last 5 digit of your enrollment number. Pick up last 5 digit of your enrollment number, and those digits are in the decimal number. You need to convert those digit that decimal 5 digit number into the binary. क्या करना है आपको आपके एनरोलमेंट नंबर के आपके लास्ट के जो 5 डिजिट है उसको आपको बाइनरी में कन्वर्ट करना है. नाउ हाउ टू कन्वर्ट बाइनरी ऑलरेडी यू नो इन डिजिटल फंडामेंटल्स, दैट्स ऑलरेडी कवर्ड. तो वो 5 डिजिट आपके एनरोलमेंट नंबर के जो लास्ट है उसको आप बाइनरी में कन्वर्ट करिए और वो बाइनरी नंबर यहाँ पे लिखिए बीट पैटर्न में, और फिर उस बाइनरी नंबर के लिए एनआरजेड ड्रॉ करिए, एनआरजेड एम ड्रॉ करिए, RZ draw करिए, biphase march, write those signal over here, draw the signal over here for that beat pattern. Have you guys understood? क्या करना है आपको आपके एनरोलमेंट नंबर के लास्ट 5 डिजिट को आपको लेना है और वो डिजिट के हिसाब से आपको यहाँ पे पूरा बाइनरी नंबर लिख देना है. You need to write your entire binary conversion of your last 5 digit of your enrollment number. और उसके लिए and for that you need to draw the signaling of NRZL, NRZM, RZ, Biphase Manchester and Biphase Mark. Okay. And what do you mean by NRZL, NRZR? You can see from this waveform and try to conclude or try to identify Like if you are having a 0, then which pattern we have? If we have 1, then which pattern we have? If another one, so how this NRZL generated, how NRZM generated, how RZ generated, just see from this waveform and try to understand and apply the same thing for this binary sequence. और आप नेट का भी यूज कर सकते हो and you can refer that, like I have just learned from this one and it is going to give such type of the explanation, and you can refer the internet also. So we need to do this task only. Like first you need to understand, like as a main part of this particular exercise. Right now there is nobody in a physical class, so you need to do the task of converting such particular number and identify those number from the internet. Okay, for that signaling technique you need to find out from internet. Over here it is already, I have already just given all the stuff related to exercise, but right now it is not available, so it's okay. But such type of the kit we have to generate a such type of the signaling technique, which is generate a such type of the data. As well as we have that's entire explanation of all the stuff. You need to write the conclusion at the end compulsory. And over here is a reverse task we have. We have given the signals over here. You need to identify reverse, which type of the line coding technique it follow. So you need to write that name in this one and you need to match the following, like what are the parameters, and according to that parameter, which one is suitable for that. So this exercise you need to do in the lab experiment number 4. So anybody having any question? First you need to understand what do you mean by this different signaling names and how signal going to draw. You can search from the internet, and if any doubt you can ask me, like sir, this is the stuff, is it right or wrong? You can ask me, you can verify with me. So please do that. So first of all, you can complete your laboratory experiment number 3 if it is pending. And then after you can start with the lab experiment number 4. Okay? And ask me if you have any doubt, any question, don't hesitate to ask me. Is it okay? Start with that. And once you understood that one, you can also verify it with me. Sir, this is okay or not, I will give you the answer. Okay? Do that. You can search. Meanwhile, I'm going to share you some of the link also. So you can refer it for understanding line coding. Start doing that everywhere. For understanding a better way, I'm going to share you over here, everyone. This is one of the PPT from our reference book, and that's given by that author of that book only. You can refer that slide, and if you go with that slide, it will automatically tell you. Let me share it over here, so you can also refer that stuff. So this is the website. This is the website in which you can get stuff related to, you can say, there are a message you can also get, like what are the topics they have covered. So it will be having all the stuff related to line coding technique, NRZ, RZ, Manchester. It is given a PowerPoint slide also. So you can see that PowerPoint slide, and it will give you all the stuff, like what do you mean by NRZ, what do you mean by RZ. So it will be easy to understand for you. So kindly refer this PPT, it will be helpful, please. Okay, so you are getting my binary enrollment number. Remaining digit, uh, remaining 3 digit, you put 000 in that one. Hit last 3 digit, put it 0. Okay, and do that. Don't remove the row, but put it like that. So those who have joined late in this laboratory, let me tell you, you can go with the experiment number 4, in which there are a different line coding technique is going to shown over there. So what you need to do in that line coding technique, you need to first identify, like as per the given in experiment number 4, for a same data sequence, कोई एक data के लिए अलग अलग तरह के सिग्नल जनरेट होते हैं फॉर द वन पर्टिकुलर सेट ऑफ सिग्नल सेट ऑफ bunches of data, or we can say for a fixed digital data 1 zeros, there are a different type of the signals you can generate for a different applications. So what do you mean by those signaling technique and what is the property of that? So there are NRZ, RZ, Manchester, AMI, pseudo ternary. There are a different type of the technique is there. So just read the experiment number 4 and you need to understand that what do you mean by that particular signaling technique, as well as what you need to do in a pre-lab exercise. In pre-lab exercise, you pick up your 5 digit of your enrollment number, last 5 digit of your enrollment number, and convert those last 5 digit into the binary, and you represent it to the 16 bit. Okay. And then you need to put all the 16 bit in the pre-lab exercise box. There are a beat pattern written over there. You need to write those all 16 digit. And below to that, you need to draw the signals for different signaling techniques like RZ, NRZ, Manchester, and so on. Okay. So that's the stuff you need to do in this laboratory experiment number 4. But before that, you need to complete the experiment number 3 if it is pending. That's the task all of you need to do. And ask me if you have any query regarding numbers or anything. I have already shared one link over here. So those who have joined late, they can also see that link in which there are a PowerPoint presentation are there for understanding that conversation or those signaling technique. So please refer that so you will understood easily. So everybody just check their canvas in a CSE section. को मिलेगा उनमें से हाईएस्ट जिसके मार्क होंगे वो कंसीडर किया जाएगा. So please refer those quiz. I have already uploaded and live now. The last deadline to complete those quiz is next Monday. So you can see the deadline, but I'm not going to extend those deadline, but you just see those quiz and attempt it without fail. Okay, so दोनों quiz आप देख लीजिए. Next week से पहले आपको खत्म करनी है. That both of the quiz will having a topic from chapter 1 and chapter 2, which is covering basic fundamental of networks, layer structure, and basic fundamental of signaling and the standard. So if you want to prepare, let me just tell you that if you want to prepare for this quiz, what you need to do, let me just ask you for some of the stuff. So you can see that Canvas PPT that we have already uploaded. So you can go to the home and you can see the study material that we have already uploaded over there. So you refer this PPT, chapter 1 and chapter 2 already given, as well as if you want to refer the book about those topics, where you can download this ebook, there's a RAR file, and under that all the books are there. So you refer those books. Okay, so this sort of practice you need to do for preparing those quizzes, but only 10 questions are there and 2 attempts you have information for you. So everyone, there is one poll is going to coming on your screen. Everybody just see that. There are a 5 minutes of time. The question is, what do you mean by line being that you have understood? So all the 21 participants, you must need to write the answer. You have a 5 minutes of time. Start attempting that. Everyone, what do you mean by line coding? Make sure you will write on your own, not copy and paste from any other sources. Write on your own. What do you mean by line coding? It's a 4 minute 26 seconds we have. So 11 student has started. What about other 10 students? Start it quickly. What do you mean by line coding? What do you understand? 3 minutes 36 seconds are there. Two minutes 53 seconds. Quickly. Still, there are 8 student has not started the answer. Start it. Short time you have 2 minutes 40 seconds. One minute 31 seconds. There are 6 students who has not started the answer. Do it right now, everyone. Thirty-five seconds. 5 students still not have started. And consider that they are not present in the class, so we'll take action at those 5 has not submitted their work. The time is going to over. Just a second. Let me just see that. Okay, so there are many students we have. They have written the answer. So you can see over here there are many answers are there. Results by individual, which is mentioned here. It converts digital data into digital signal. It's called the line coding. Line coding telecommunication chosen within a communication system based on purpose, telecommunication line. Heath Mansuria. Heath क्यों appear नहीं हुए question में? Heath, Mihir Donga, Vishal Karnia, Meet Patel. It is the process of converting digital data into digital signal. So majority of the answer is going to okay. Okay, that's the right answer. Majority of have it. So there are 20 attendees out of that. Got this particular stuff and काम से गया था 5 मिनट के लिए. तो वही 5 मिनट जब मैंने पोल दिया था उसी टाइम पे आपका काम आया. I'm going to give you another poll question also, and you be ready with that also. And if I found that you are not present at that time, then I'll consider that you don't want to attend the lecture. What about that Mihir Donga, Mihir Vishal Meet? Mihir Donga, Meet Patel, Vishal. Okay, the students don't want to give the answer. Okay, we'll consider like that. So that's the one thing over here. Later on, I will also give you the task, so you'll be ready with that. Okay, I have sent one picture on that. Let me check it here. Fifth, for NRZL, it is okay. NRZM, it is so okay. Biphase mark. I think you should check with biphase Manchester. I think in a biphase Manchester, okay, you have considered that one is no change while zero is going to change. Is it so? What you have considered in biphase Mark and biphase Manchester? But it is okay, just I'm having a little bit of query on that. So if you consider in a biphase Manchester that after one, your previous pattern is going to change. So I think you need to check your Manchester after fourth beat. आपको फोर्थ बीट के आगे आई थिंक थोड़ा मिस्टेक है, आप देखिए जरा बाईफेस मैनचेस्टर और मार्क में थोड़ा सा मुझे डाउट है, वो फिर से चेक करिए, वो कुछ सेटिस्फाई नहीं हो रहा है. ओके, you can share me like what you consider biphase Manchester, like whenever one came, so previous pattern is reverse. So अगर वो high to low जा रहा है तो वो आप low to high करना होता है, you know, whenever one came. Either you can get to zero, zero आता है तो आप ऐसे change करोगे, one आता है तो previous का जो भी pattern है वो follow करोगे. So have you changed that one? Because that both of the change I'm observing, zero पे भी change कर रहे हो, one पे भी change कर रहे हो. So थोड़ा वो कंफ्यूजिंग है, देखिए थोड़ा. बाकी ठीक है, बाकी की सब चीजें ओके. बट तीर्थ इन दोनों चेंज नहीं होगे ना, लाइक यू कैन से इफ दिस बाईफेस मार्क विल बी लाइक, यू कैन 1 1 1 है, वहां पे आपको अपवर्ड टू डाउनवर्ड ड्रॉ करना है, और जीरो है वहां से डाउनवर्ड टू अपवर्ड ड्रॉ करना है. About the other stuff, like in a biphase Manchester, there are a biphase. So you can say like that, you pick up a one particular change. Let's take from higher to lower. Let's say it a zero. So zero पे अगर आपका higher to lower ले रहे हो, so whenever one came, that is convert from either whatever the previous step are there, it is get reversible. So previous step आपका अगर higher to lower है, अगर one आता है उसके बाद में तो वो lower to higher हो जाएगा. फिर से one आता है तो फिर से वो change होगा. So whenever one came, it will keep changing. But whenever zero came, whatever the previous step is there is repeated as it is. I think that is the meaning of biphase Manchester. You can see from the PPT, or you can do it in a reverse manner also. कि आप zero को consider कर रहे हो कि zero में क्या है आपका. Okay, in one low to higher and zero higher to low. So that is biphase mark, I think. And biphase Manchester, it is changing. Like previous आपका जो भी पैटर्न था वन आता है तो वो उसका ऑपोजिट करेगा, और अगर जीरो आता है तो एज इट इज पैटर्न फॉलो करेगा. आइदर इट इज डन विद जीरोस और वंस, यू कैन चूज एनी वन ऑफ देम. इस वन पे मैं ऐसा करूंगा या जीरो पे ऐसा करूंगा. सो लाइकवाइज biphase Manchester present. Got my point, Tirth? Okay. So rest of the stuff okay, just change it. Okay. So second poll questions are coming to you. By or how you differentiate NRZ and RZ type of line coding. The difference between NRZ and coding check and order starting on step 35. Yes, am I audible? Yes, so that is the poll questions in your portal. What is the difference between NRZ and RZ type of line coding? One student is in progress. 4 minutes, 46 seconds you have. Everyone, start with that. Still, there are 14 students has not started the poll question. Do it quickly. Only 5 students is in progress. You have only 3 minutes, 41 seconds you have. Quick, guys. Still, there are 8 students has not given their response. 6 students, 5 students, 7 students is already completed. 6 are in progress. 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Four students still not yet started. 7 students are in progress. 1 minute, 38 seconds, guys. 4 student has not started yet. Quickly start it. 43-second, guys. 3 students are giving the response. Finish it quickly. Only 35 seconds are there. 2 students yet not started. Nine seconds. 8, 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and it's the finish. It will take somewhat 15 seconds to register all your response. Wait for a while. Okay. So these are the response over here. Let me share my screen. Yes, so this is the following results. Pulse will not return to zero and as its meaning. Level sensitive related to value will as a transition for one value. Okay. So I can see there are a majority of the answer that going to be a same type of the answer. Like we can say this both answer is going to same. There are has or is. That is just an changes. Rest of the answer is going to same. Over here, I am just showing all of you. This is the result, and you can see it's never going to be happen. Like if I can say, just guys. So if you can see, there are some of the question answer like you can say between Neil Kansagra and Rishi Detroja. All the thing which is going to be a same, just end is going to changing over here. T with respect to T. So there are some of the only one or two word you are changing and similar. Like it's never going to be happen like two people are writing 12 to 15 words and both are same in a pitch. It's never going to possible. It's not a human tendency. It's totally considered as a plagiarism. Don't do like that. Write whatever you know. Okay. Don't copy and paste from others. Don't do that. Write the answer, whatever you know. Okay. Keep doing, everyone. And everyone just type the status where they have reached. Whether they have completed a third experiment or they have completed, what are the tasks they have completed till now. Everyone, just let me know. Everyone. Everyone type the status in chat box where they have reached, what they have completed. So if you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, that's I'm done from my side. You can write your enrollment number and name, and then you can go. Still available over here until all of the students will fulfill their task. You can ask if you have any question. Yes, any question? Number 12, Ekta, Mihit Donga, Vishal.